You're listening to Alamo Sports Talk 1230. Welcome to Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho, and we are just underway here at Cleveland High School. Alamogordo facing off against Cueva, a match from game one earlier this season. Maylee Herrera has reached on to open up the game, and she is at 4 Tigers, and it's Mariah Granados at the plate right now. Lady Tigers are once again the Alamo Sports in 1230, 109. And Cleveland High School. We've got a pretty bad connection. Didn't have any with the internet. Has been an issue, but the ladies are loaded. bunt single, an infield single, and a walk. Have the Lakers with the bases loaded. And there is no out. Oh, one out. Okay. Oh. One out, and it's Alexis Rodriguez. So Haley Evans was out at bat. And the Lone Tigers here with one out. No score still. And a check swing, but she went around. Get Alexis Rodriguez. Pitching for Cueva. Number one, Lenny Alcaraz. And it is right field. Murray is gone. A grand slam. I'm sorry. I was too excited there. It's going to be out at third row, so it's going to be a 2 RBI double for Alexis Rodriguez. I thought he hit it over there, but bad. So it's a 2 RBI double. Lesson team was tagged out, but the Tigers have taken a 2-0 lead on Alexis Rodriguez. And I apologize for the quality of the broadcast. Hopefully, guys, you are hearing us okay. This pitch is fouled off by Kosum. It's 0-1. Into the windup pitch, and this is up the middle. It is snagged by the stop. That is the end of the inning, or I should say the top half. But the Tigers get 2 in the top half of the inning, and we will take a turn down to talk. 30, 101.
Hometown pride. At the Winter Circle, we've got a lot of it. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jackets, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery, special t-shirt prints, and flags. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Hey, this is Alfred.
This is Angelo from the Winter Circle.
It's time to get out and support Alamogordo Tigers and all area teams. Stop by for a Tiger t-shirt and let's fill the stands.
Go Tigers! Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street.
Join OFCU for Celebrate the Freedom of Savings event. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering personal loans as low as 7.99% APR. Vehicle purchases or refinance vehicle loans start as low as 4.99% APR. Start saving today. Apply online at www.oterofcu.org. Offer starts May 17th through May 23rd. Limited time offer. All loans subject to credit approval. Not all will qualify for lowest rate. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101. I think our sound quality is a little bit better now. And we are in the bottom of the first. Alamogordo leads 2-0 in 17 pitching. We'll get you all up to speed on what you missed. I do apologize on having issues, but fortunately, internet sometimes just be. And we may be coming in a little bad. Hopefully, it'll clear itself up as the game goes along. Left team swinging and a miss as she faced Genesis Jaramillo. Understand the internet around here. It was great yesterday with no people around, and today it seems to be worse. 1-1 is the count. Swing and miss on off pitch from Lesson team, and it's 1-2. One and two the count to Genesis Jaramillo. And a check swing. Did she go around? She did not. So 2-2. Same lineup for the Lady Tigers as we've had the last two games with Sid pitching, Mariah Granados behind home plate. And the pitch is high to the backstop. Nobody on, no issue there, but it's in 2. And for the Lady Tigers defensively, Rain Lee at first. And trying to tell, so they moved Iceland Ortiz back to short. Haley Evans is at second. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. And there's one down. Amani Kosum at third. Left field is Madison Ruiz. Center field is Maylee Herrera. And then in right field is Alexis Rodriguez. Lineup for La Cueva, we just saw Genesis Jaramillo strike out. It'll be Tony Lucero, the second baseman. Then Madison George, the designated player, who's hitting for the pitcher, Lenny Alcaraz. Called strike to Lucero, it's 0-1. Mel Macias hits in the number 4 spot. Then Sienna Perez, Addison Byers, Nadia Moreno, Maya Wynn, and Kayla Davis. And in there for a strike, 0-2, and Sid looks very solid here early. Into the windup and the pitch, and that's high. And it'll be 1-2. So welcome to Cleveland High School here in Rio Rancho. I just have some technical issues, but I think we're good, up and running now. We appreciate you wherever you're tuned in on the YouTube channel, on AlamoSportsandTalk.com. Swing and a miss, and Sydney Lesentine with back-to-back strikeouts to open up this game. And having a shutdown inning after Alamogordo gets 2 in the top half. And Sid ready to go again. You can also listen to it on 101.9, 1230. We're also live on AlamoSportsandTalk.com. Pitch is high to the backstop. Counts 1-0 to Madison George, the designated player. Lady Tigers are wearing their white pinstripes today, black numerals, gold outlining, and says Lady Tigers across the front. La Cueva in their gray uniforms with blue writing and silver outlining with La Cueva across the front of their jerseys. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss again, and 1-2, and this is kind of reminiscent of what we saw in the Vista game yesterday. She's gotten a nice rest, and she's ready to go. She did start off the Mayfield game, flicking out the side yesterday. Swing and a miss, and she'll do the same. Team strikes out the side. The Lady Tigers lead 2-0. Our Alamogordo Lady Tiger Fast Pitch Tournament sponsors: Zuni Electric, Hometown Solar. All parts and labor are from right here in New Mexico. Providing no-pressure free estimates, call 575-437-6514. King's Treasure, all proceeds benefit Pregnancy Resources Plus at 1500 North White Sands. Seaburger Dermatology, accepting new patients and most insurances. 10th in Washington, 575-437-4533. Sparkland Splash Pool and Spa Service, the only BioGuard distributor in Otero County, 718 10th Street, Suite C, 575-430-8409. Ochoa Stucco, custom stucco jobs. Call for an estimate at 575-442-6745. In Southern New Mexico helps to bring together businesses, organizations, nonprofits, and individuals to support a thriving community. 575-437-8400. Let's Thrive NM.org. All right, ready to go here in the top of the second. 2-0 Alamogordo, and Alyssa Bautista will lead things off for the Alamogordo Lady Tigers. Alamo picked up 3 hits in that, or I should say 2 hits and an error, and a one-hopper to the catcher. And it'll be 1-0 to Bautista. Bautista, Daly, and Ortiz due up in the inning for the Lady Tigers. And we wait the pitch. That's right in there for a called strike. Count evens at 1-1. Bautista will settle in. And a swing and a miss. Went after one down at the shins, and it'll be 1-2. And this one is going to be popped up and get out of play. And the count 1-2 here on Bautista. Leadoff hitter in the top of the second. Lady Tigers leading 2-0 if you're just tuning in. Here's the pitch from Alcaraz. And a base hit to right field. Settling out the right. And the Lady Tigers having a lot of success at the plate. They struggled in that open matchup against La Cueva to get anything going offensively. And so far today looking rock solid, leading 2-0. Hope to have an update for you guys here soon on what's going on with Tularosa. They're playing in a state championship game right now, University of New Mexico. Bunt by Daly. That's a great bunt. Toss on to first. They will get the runner there. And attack at second with Bautista. That was a fantastic bunt range. She really had a shot to let it out. But it'll be sack bunt. Won't have. And Iceland Ortiz with a runner at second will come to the plate as the Lady Tigers add to a nothing lead. And this is hard, but now up the first baseline. Counts 0-1 to Ortiz. Number 9 hitter for the Lady Tigers at the plate. And she settles into the box. Here's the pitch. And holds off on a pitch at the letters. And the count's 1-1 now to Ortiz. Already had 3 games here at Cleveland. Eliminated then. This one's going to be fouled off and over to the one where Carlsbad and Centennial are playing right now. The other elimination game going on at the moment is Seba and the other one. Oh, Buena Vista. I know who it was. Here's a ground ball to short. Toss on to first. A good dig. They're going to try to move the run up to third, but was not able to get there. And so it's a double play. So it goes 6-3, and then 3-5, and the inning is over. So the Lady Tigers with a base hit to start the inning, but after the sacrifice bunt, it would end up being a double play. All right, let's go ahead and thank our Lady Tiger Fast Pitch sponsors for the state tournament. First National Bank, whether it's the purchase of a new car or vacation or the growth of your business, they can tailor a loan to meet your needs. FNB4U.com. Alamogordo Flower Company and the Candy Store has flowers for Mother's Day that will suit any style, offering Mother's Day delivery to Alamogordo. 575-434-2600, AlamogordoFlower.com. 9th in Texas next to Print Plus. Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Lady Tiger Fast Pitch on Alamo Sports and Talk. Call financial advisor Megan Wade at 575-434-5850 for all your investment needs. Pioneer and Abstract and Title Company, 909 Delaware Avenue in Alamogordo. Call 575-437-5810. And First American Bank, 1300 North White Sands Boulevard, 575-439-9800. Online at firstamericanbank.com. So thanks again to all of our fantastic sponsors. We appreciate you guys for tuning in with us. And again, if the quality coming back kind of bounces around a little bit, hopefully it'll stabilize as the game goes along. As Lesson Team's first pitch is a little low to the leadoff hitter in the inning, which is Mel Macias, the starting first baseman. 2-0 Alamogordo, bottom of 2. Lesson Team struck out the side in the top half and gets that one in there for a called strike. Macias kept her swing, but it ends up dropping in there perfectly for Lesson Team. And a foul tip, and it'll be 1 and 2. Macias, then Sienna Perez and Addison Byers due up in the inning for La Cueva. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and she has struck out the first 4 she's seen. And Lesson Team looks fantastic here through the first inning and a third. Sienna Perez will come to the plate now. The Tigers will be the winner of the Cibola Piedra Vista game at 3 o'clock today if they win this one. Of course, on the opposite side, we know that this is an elimination game as the first pitch to Perez is fouled off on the third base side. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Now, you got to wonder, I mean, similar to what we saw against Piedra Vista, not being familiar with Alamogordo and Sydney Lessentine, if this is going to be something that's going to be an advantage for Alamogordo. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is 5 consecutive strikeouts for Lessentine. So she had 15 against Piedra Vista. She had 9 or 10 against Mayfield yesterday. She is having a fantastic state tournament in the circle. I'm trying to remember how many she had against Hobbs. I'm fairly certain it was double digits. Swing and a miss for Byers. And it's 0-1. Lessentine, arms way up over the air into her motion, and a really good off-speed pitch there. That one dropped right in for a called strike, and it's 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and she has struck out the side in back-to-back innings. Got 6 Ks through 2 innings pitched, and Alamogordo leads 2-0. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
Do you need a what loan? Life is messy and things come up. Maybe your graduate needs a used car. Maybe the laptop died. Maybe you're getting ready to furnish a dorm room. Or maybe your kids have outgrown every item of clothing they own. Again, Local Credit Union belongs to you. They offer loans for all of the what that happens in life. Apply online at localcreditunion.com or stop by and see the loan department. Local Credit Union, 9th and Washington, member NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome back. Alamogordo at the plate. It's Maylee Herrera who led off the game with a bunt single. In there for a strike on Herrera. Maylee came around and scored in that first inning as well. And she goes after one down at the shoelaces. 2 strikes now. Laney Alcaraz in the circle. Defensively for La Cueva, I know we ran through their lineup and told you guys, but Sienna Perez behind home plate. Here comes the 0-2. That one's at the letters. And still a 2-strike count here. First base is Mel Macias. Second baseman is Tony Lucero. Shortstop, is Genesis Jaramillo. And Nadia Moreno at third. This one up the middle, base hit again. Maylee Herrera off to a great start, and your leadoff hitter doing exactly what she needs to be doing, putting a couple of runners on early. Single in the first, single in the third. Setting the table for Mariah Granados, who reached on a walk in her first at-bat. Rest of the defensive setup, by the way, for La Cueva is Kayla Davis, Maya Wynn, and Addison Byers from left to right in the outfield. Granados shows bunt, brings it back. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Called strike at the plate on Granados, and it's 0-1. Runner on first, and there is nobody out. And that one is going to hit Granados, and she takes it off the left knee. And again, the Lady Tigers have runners on first and second for Sydney Lessentine. And Coach Ronnie Ray is going to go over and talk to Mariah. And certainly you don't want your catcher to be taking taking shots off her knee. She made a quick turn and did a little bit up the field to show Coach Ronnie Reyes that she is just fine. So obviously that one didn't hurt her too much. She really didn't even react to it that much. After she took it off her knee, she just kind of scampered off to first, and no big deal. So that's a positive. All right, Lessentine to the plate now with runners on first and second and nobody out. We're in the top of the third inning. Alamogordo leading 2-0. And it's a called strike. 0-1 the count. Lessentine had a big home run against Mayfield. She was walked 3 times against Mayfield yesterday. Lessentine's going to watch that in there for a strike. And she falls behind in the count 0-2. Rodriguez was the person with the big hit in the first inning. Double off the wall that some commentator thought that it went over the fence out there, but it did not. And that's going to miss inside, 1-2. And as I look out there now, I thought that the black wall out there was the fencing, but it has to get over, I believe, the top of the chain link fencing for it to get out of the ballpark. And so there's chain link fencing, and then they've got a black retaining wall. And this is line to left field. This is carrying. That's all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Granados rounds third. She's on her horse. She is safe. And Sydney Lessentine with a 2 RBI double. And the Lady Tigers are in front 4-0. Lady Tigers off to a hot start today with their bats. And we're going to the circle from the La Cueva coach as Coach Charlene and Ronnie Reyes, I think, discussing some things. We're going to see a courtesy runner for Alamogordo. And we'll see who it is, whether it's Miranda Schlupp, Zaima Delgado. It'll be Zaima Delgado that will run. Lady Tigers just carrying 3 on their bench. They have 13 total here with them. And so Delgado, I think, getting some last instructions from Coach Charlene Reyes, heads out there. We're going to see a pitching change. So La Cueva going to switch things up here, and they will bring in number 7, Hannah Hunt, to pitch for La Cueva. Now, it's one of those things you can't really put on, and it's just a straight change there. They're going to bring in Hunt for Alcaraz. But knowing it's an elimination game, you got to try to switch some things up. And, we saw it work for Mayfield for at least a few innings yesterday. It quieted things down after Alamogordo got their bats going quickly. And we'll see if this is able to settle things down for La Cueva, or if Alamogordo's bats can continue to move things right along, as they lead 4-0 now in the top of the third inning. So it'll be Evans to the plate. And it'll be Hannah Hunt, as we had a softball make its way into the field, I think, from one of the fields. And ready to go. Righty Hunt, right-handed hitter Evans. Evans will watch it in there for a strike. And it's 0-1. I believe Alcaraz was the one that pitched in the first game. And here's a bunt, and it's a good one. Run from the bench, and out at first. But a solid bunt from Evans. She gave herself an opportunity, but it moves the runner up to third. And a deep fly ball from Alexis Rodriguez could add to the Lady Tiger lead. One down, and Rodriguez, who knocked in 2 runs in the first inning with an RBI, 2 RBI double. And she's going to watch that one miss the letters. Here's a pickoff throw to first. Delgado's back in time. 1-0 the count. I got to tell you, viral video it was where the catcher twice threw it off of the helmet of a batter after they had stepped back out of the box. And the first one was actually a pickoff throw to third, but I don't think there was anybody on the bag at third the other time. In there for a called strike to Rodriguez, 1-1, but I can't get that out of my mind after seeing that a few times. That'll be just above the belt, and it's 2-1. Runner on third with 1 out. 4-0 Alamogordo, 2 RBI double from Sydney Lessentine in the inning. And that's going to be, I think, inside, maybe a little low. 3-1. Elimination game. You got Centennial playing in a game that is not an elimination match. The winner of that game goes to the championship. And that's in there for a called strike. 2. Practice swings for Rodriguez. The on-deck circle, it's Kosum. And getting a piece of it, and we'll get another opportunity here with a full count. He's trying to make some solid contact at minimum. She can get it into the outfield and bring that runner in from third. And something that's been such a huge difference for Lady Tigers in this game, they've taken advantage with runners in scoring position. That's low, and that's a walk. So Rodriguez earns the bases on balls. And it'll be runners at first and third for Alamogordo now, and Amani Kosum coming to the plate. Now, 1 out. There's a few different ways the Lady Tigers can here. I'm going to try a double steal. Try a squeeze, possibly. But with Kosum and her speed, you're thinking of doing something, not just letting her swing away. But just that one slow. No runner moves on a base pass, and it's 1-0. We'll see what the Lady Tigers want to do here. So Charlene Reyes, a couple of words to Alexis right there before the pitch. It's going to be fouled off, and again, nothing looked like it was on there. 1-1. Runners at the corners for the Lady Tigers. And Hannah Hunt, the center of the game. Find a left field base hit. And it's off the glove of the outfielder. Easily scoring is Delgado. Rodriguez will around third. She will come in to score. Coast stand-up triple. The Lady Tigers are starting to pour it on. They lead 6-0. Two RBI triple. It's been hits and multiple runs scored in all these extra base hits for the Lady Tigers. And it'll be Alyssa Bautista to the plate. She singled in her previous at-bat. 6-0, Alamogordo. We're in the top of the third. So there's one out in the inning. And a pickoff throw is going to get into the outfield. Kosum slides. She is out. Well, now there's a little bit of confusion. I think the home plate umpire, the fans here are believing that he called no pitch on it. And so there's still a discussion going on with Coach Ronnie Reyes. Okay, maybe there's interference called by the third base umpire on the field when Kosum tried to go back to the bag and then she started to run. And it could have been that the third baseman was in the way as she started to go. And so now the field umpires are talking things over with the home plate umpire. So it was an attempted pickoff throw, and it ended up deflecting. They threw home and tagged out Kosum, and waiting to see if this is going to be a run for the Lady Tigers or if it's going to be the second out of the inning. And keep it is out. And so the Lady Tigers unable to get that run in. It was a close play at the plate. Kosum almost beat it. But I think there was a number of confusion on a couple other things going on, and the Lady Tigers unable to cash in. Pitch is high to Bautista. So Kosum caught it home for the second out, but she already did some damage to the inning with that 2 RBI triple. It's 6-0 Alamogordo. And a ground ball to the right side. That is snagged cleanly at second. Flip on to first. And the inning is over. So the Lady Tigers add on 2 more. Actually, they add on 4 more in that inning. 2 RBI double from Lessentine, 2 RBI triple from Kosum. And the inning is over. So it's 6-0 as we go to the home half of the third inning. It's been a while since we've seen Sydney Lessentine out there. She has struck out all 6 that she's faced. Let's thank our sponsors. King's Treasure, all proceeds benefit Pregnancy Resources Plus. 1500 North White Sands. Sparkland Splash Pool and Spa Service, the only BioGuard distributor in Otero County. 718 10th Street, Suite C. 575-430-8409. Thrive in Southern New Mexico helps to bring together businesses, organizations, nonprofits, and individuals to support a thriving community. 575-437-8400. Alamogordo Flower Company and the Candy Store has flowers for Mother's Day that will suit any style, offering Mother's Day delivery to Alamogordo. 575-434-2600, AlamogordoFlowerCo.com. 9th in Texas, next to Print Plus. Alamo Sports and Talk. Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Lady Tiger Fast Pitch on Alamo Sports and Talk. Call financial advisor Megan Wade at 575-434-5850 for all your investment needs. All right, we are on to the top of the bottom of the third inning, and Sydney Lessentine is back in the circle and has struck out all 6 that she has faced. And here comes the first offering. And a swing and a miss as she takes one off. Moreno expecting the speed there from Lessentine, but good movement on the pitch and a change of pace. Sid ready to go. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Back into the box is Nadia Moreno. It's Moreno, Wynn, and Davis in the inning for La Cueva. Just getting a piece of the pitch. That was upstairs is Moreno, and she'll stay up there with the count 0-2. Now, it's a warmer day today. The wind is not for those, so kind of one trade-off for the other, but I think we'll take the lack of wind. Swing and a miss. Chase one up and outside. 7 out of 7 for Lessentine. As she continues to mow down the batters here for La Cueva. And it'll be Maya Wynn that'll try to break the run here for Lessentine. She is dialed in. Showing bunt, and that's going to be a called strike. She might have gone as well, even if it wasn't over the plate. And it's 0-1. Lessentine to the plate. Tried to bunt, and she went around on it. 0-2. Unable to make contact. And La Cueva just trying to get something started. And now have to try to swing away. Will win with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is 8 out of 8 for Lessentine. As the Lady Tigers continue to roll right along. Here's the pitch. Bunt and fouled off, and it's 0-1. And the third base coach, or the head coach for La Cueva, making a point to tell his batter to get the bat down, bunt it down. As Davis awaits the 0-1. She's going to try to bunt again, and she is going to... She did go around. They checked over at the first base umpire, and it'll be 2 strikes. And Lessentine trying to strike out the side for the 3rd straight inning. Strike out the entire order the first time through. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and she does it. 9 strikeouts. She goes through the entire order the first time and strikes them all out. Lessentine has the Lady Tigers in control, 6-0. We go to the top of the 4th next. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
If you and your family are looking for a new home, you don't have to look far for a home mortgage. As a community bank, we not only have great rates, we offer you friendly financial service right here in the neighborhood. There are a lot of options in real estate lending. We're here to see that you get a loan you can live with. Talk to us about your home mortgage. We're an equal housing lender. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Hometown pride. At the Winter Circle, we've got a lot of it. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jackets, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery, special t-shirt prints, and plaques. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Hey, this is Alfred.
This is Angelo from the Winter Circle.
It's time to get out and support Alamogordo Tigers and all area teams. Stop by for a Tiger t-shirt and let's fill the stands.
Go Tigers! Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome back. The Lady Tigers leading 6-0. And Rain Daly will swing and miss. And it's 0-1, but Daly leading things off here in the inning. Laid down a sacrifice bunt a little bit earlier on. Here comes the pitch from Hunt, and that'll miss outside. Elimination game between these two sides. And Alamogordo in control right now. It's a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit for Daly. And the Lady Tigers get the inning started solidly again. And they'll bring up Iceland Ortiz now. She grounded out and ended up being a double play as the Lady Tigers tried to move the runner up to third. But a runner on first and nobody out here for the Lady Tigers in the top of the fourth, trying to add on to a 6-0 lead. Bunt, and she did go around. And the runner had to get back. No throw from the catcher. Here's the pitch. That's high. Kickoff throw to first, and Daly will get back in time. Counts 1-1 to Ortiz. That's where if you're the Lady Tigers, you want to be aggressive here and see if you can get a 10-run lead, knowing that the fifth inning is just around the corner. This is a pop-up that'll get into foul territory. Will it be caught? No. That one's going to drop as the third baseman trying to get over there. That was Nadia Moreno. It'll be 1-2, so Ortiz will get another opportunity. Runner on first and nobody down. You're hearing some extra noise, I believe, from the Centennial Carlsbad game, and a foul ball that went over into the stands that are up the third base line here at the field. We're on field 4 today, which is I almost played on a different field every day, as a matter of fact. Every game they played on a different field. They played field 2 first, as it's going to miss outside to Ortiz, 2-2. The only field they haven't played on is the normal varsity field for Cleveland. They'd have to win twice today to do that today. Here's a line ball right back to the pitcher, and they'll double up to first. That was just bad luck there for the Lady Tigers. Hard hit from Ortiz, but Hunt snags it and doubles up Daly. So to bring it back to the top of the order for Maylee Herrera. Here's the pitch, looking to bunt. Pitch is low, and she did not go. 1-0. Herrera with a great start to this game, as she leads, or she has led off innings with a bunt single and a single, and we'll try to get it going here at the top of the order again for the Lady Tigers. And the pitch, and Herrera, chop middle. It is just out at first. Herrera hustled her way up the line, but couldn't quite beat it out. Strong play there by Genesis Jaramillo at short, and the inning is over. So Lady Tigers eventually go down in order after they got off to a strong start with the Daly single, but the double play and then the ground out. But it is still 6-0 Alamogordo in the top of, or going to the bottom of the fourth inning. Let's thank our Lady Tiger Fast Pitch sponsors, First American Bank, 1300 North White Sands Boulevard, 575-439-9800. Seaburger Dermatology, accepting new patients in most insurances, 10th and Washington, 575-437-4533. First National Bank, whether it's the purchase of a new car, a vacation, or the growth of your business, you can tailor your loan to meet your needs. FNB4U.com. Pioneer Abstract and Title Company, 909 Delaware Avenue in Alamogordo. Call 575-437-5810. Ochoa Stucco, custom stucco jobs. Call for an estimate at 575-442-6745. And Zuni Electric, Hometown Solar. All parts and labor are from right here in New Mexico, providing no pressure fees or no pressure free estimates. Call 575-437-6514. 6-0. Alamogordo leads here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and Sidney Lessentine has been unhittable here through the first three. 9 strikeouts through 9 hitters faced, so back to the top of the order. And the question is, will La Cueva, second time through, maybe have a bit more success against Lessentine? Let's put it this way, it can only get better from how things have started for La Cueva, and they certainly need to get something going here with the innings starting to roll along and running out of opportunities. So it'll be Genesis Jaramillo who comes to the plate, and I don't need to tell you what she did in her first at-bat. We just ran through that. Here's a bunt, but it's right to Lessentine, and for the first time in the game, a hitter is not down on strikes, but she is out through one pitch, and the Lady Tigers will take that all day long. One pitch outs are just fine if you're Alamogordo. It'll bring up Tony Lucetto. As Lessentine looks in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Again, if the Lady Tigers are able to hold on, they'll play at 3 o'clock this afternoon against the winner of Cibola and Piedra Vista. So possibly a rematch against PV, or maybe they get a new match against Cibola, and that pitch just missed for Lessentine. 1-1. Again, good movement on that pitch from Lessentine. Not her rise ball, the speed. Trying to mix things up a little bit, and this one is popped up high in the air, and it's shallow right field. Somebody's got to get there. They do not. It falls. Nobody called for it, and it's a hit and a base runner for the first time today for the Lady Bears. Now, I don't know if Evans was expecting one of the outfielders to come in on that. I think it probably has to be her play, just based on where it was. It wasn't going to be an easy play, but she's the one I think that has to come away with it. Swing and a miss on the first offering to George, and it's 0-1. The Lady Tigers just have to shake that off, as unfortunately the perfect game and no hitter gone. And it's high. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1-2. Hoping to get an update for you guys on what's happening with Tularosa, but unfortunately I'm thankful that we're on the air at all right now with the internet being what it is right now, so we'll take what we can get. And called strike 3 as George watches that, and Lessentine into double figures with strikeouts as she hits 10. Mel Macias to the plate now. A runner on first after the bloop single out to no man's land in right center field. This is popped up and out of play. 0-1 to Macias. Macias ready to go. And looking for the call strike there, but I believe that missed just a little bit high. 1-1. Runner on first and 2 down for La Cueva in the bottom of the fourth. Alamogordo leads 6-0. Swing and a miss. 1-2 as Lessentine looking to keep it a scoreless fourth inning. 1-2 the count. Here's the wind and the pitch. Popped up, out of play, and we'll do it again. 1-2 on the La Cueva first baseman. Cueva gets their first hit of the game, but by no means a no-doubter. This is kind of a defensive miscue for the Lady Tigers. Swing and a miss. It goes out of the glove of Granados. She'll have to toss it on to first. and she will. And that is the end of the inning. Lessentine with 11 strikeouts through 4 innings, and Alamogordo is in control 6-0. Listen to Al, 4th and Dock, 12:30, 1-1-9.
Join OFCU for Celebrate the Freedom of Savings event. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering personal loans as low as 7.99% APR. Vehicle purchases or refinance vehicle loans start as low as 4.99% APR. Start saving today. Apply online at www.oterofcu.org. Offer starts May 17th through May 23rd. Limited time offer. All loans subject to credit approval. Not all will qualify for lowest rate. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
You're listening to Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9. As Mariah Granados leads things off here in the top of the fifth for Alamogordo. It's 6-0. Lady Tigers in front. Believe Tularosa has lost their first game of the doubleheader, not the doubleheader, but the championship game. So therefore, I think an if game has been forced against Loving. I don't have a final score for you on that for you guys, so as soon as I get that, I will let you all know. So it's Granados and Lessentine and Evans at the plate for the Lady Tigers in this inning. Fouled off and it'll strike here from Granados. So I'll continue to try to update you guys on what's going on with the single A, double A state championship. You've got Tularosa all day against Eunice at 1 p.m. Swing and a miss as Granados got fooled a little bit on an off-speed pitch from Hunt, and one down. I think that might, this is the second strikeout of the day for the Lady Tigers. They've been making a lot of contact on pitches. Really done a nice job to try to put the ball in play, and who knows what happens. So to bring up in 2 runs with a 2 RBI double her last time up. And pitch. It's just a little bit low. That was right there, but right. Oh, here comes the pitch from Hunt. I'll talk to the dugout on the left side. Counts 1-1. I think it's the broadcast again today. So the first game, and they will end game to determine who is the state champion and double back to if and it's going to be a strike, and it's 2 on Lessentine. Here's the pitch from Hunt. Swing and a miss, and again, a nice change of pace there from Hunt as she is starting to find her groove. He's got the lead Tigers. Haley Evans coming to the plate. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and Evans swings at it. It's 0-1. Evans strikeout in a sacrifice bunt. She had a great day yesterday against Mayfield. Trying to get it going against La Cueva. She will hit this hard, but she will be foul with it. Got into it, but it's out of the side. And we'll see if Hunt is looking for that off speed again. And she does, but she'll miss up and away. That's definitely been the decision for La Cueva on the last few hitters, was go off speed on 2 strikes. And it has gotten the Lady Tigers a bit. 6-0 Alamogordo in front. And outside it misses 2-2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Elimination from the Lady Tigers and the Lady Bears. And it'll be Cibola or Pietrevista if Alamogordo can hold on. Again, foul ball, high play at the third base side. And this one hit up the middle. It's going to be snagged at second, but they're not going to get her. That was a very difficult play. Good hustle from to get the infield single. Just sort of died as it got past behind the circle, and that was a fine effort by the La Cueva second baseman, Tony Lucero. Throw across her body. Did it right from the back second. It was on the mark and really didn't miss by maybe a step or two, and which is in the dirt. And Alamogordo going to try to put something together 2 out with Evans speed over at first. It's into the gap. She definitely could score. She's going to go on contact with that. 1-0. That's low again. 2-0 the count. Runner on first and 2 down. Here's the pitch from Hunt, and that'll be a called strike. Evans with kind of a late jump, but she's going to get there in time as the throw is late as well from the La Cueva catcher, and it's 2-1. Stolen base for Haley Evans. She had, I believe, 2 stolen bases against Pietrevista earlier on in the tournament. That's below the knees, and quick throw right back to the pitcher. 3-1. Certainly now a base hit could add to a 6-0 lead for Alamogordo. Here's the pitch from Hunt. That's a called strike. And 3-2. So full count, runner on second. Kind of curious, Alamo may try to cheat a little bit here and send Evans with her speed. And it's down and in. She does not go. Catcher's out of her stance quickly. It's a good call that she did not go. Should have been out of third for sure. So it's first and second now. And Amani post RBI triple in this game with a big opportunity for the Lady Tigers. Rodriguez at first. Evans at second. Lady Tigers want as much insurance as they can get. And Kosum will watch that one hit the outside corner for a called strike. And it's 0-1. So 1 for 2 for Amani in this game. She's had 2 triples up here at Rio Rancho, or in Rio Rancho in these tournament games. That's in the dirt, and it's going to bounce away from the catcher, and it's going to allow both runners to advance. So Rodriguez to second, and Evans to third. And Kosum 1-1 now. Hunt into her motion. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. It is through the glove of the second baseman. She is not going to be able to get it to first in time with some speed. E4 brings in a run, and it's 7-0 with Alamogordo in front. Rodriguez holds at third on the play. It was a hard hit ball, but it was certainly right at the second baseman as Lucero couldn't handle it, and now you bring up Alyssa Bautista on a big opportunity. She's 1 for 2 with a single. There's the pitch. In there for a called strike. Counts 0-1. Here's hard hit right to third. Good play. Throw first. And in time. Well done by Nadia Moreno as she had that right at her and was able to field it cleanly. Another hard hit ball, though, for the Lady Tigers. Even their outs, they've made good contact on those pitches, and they add on one. It's 7-0 Alamogordo as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. I'll thank our sponsors that are bringing you Lady Tiger Fast Pitch State Tournament. Sparkland Splash Pool and Spa Service, the only BioGuard distributor in Otero County at 718 10th Street, Suite C, 575-430-8409. First National Bank, whether it's the purchase of a new car or a vacation or the growth of your business, they can tailor a loan to meet your needs. FNB4U.com. Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Lady Tiger Fast Pitch on Alamo Sports and Talk. Call financial advisor Megan Wade at 575-434-585 for all of your investment needs. And Alamogordo Flower Company and the Candy Store has flowers for Mother's Day. Hey, that's this Sunday. That will suit any style. Offering Mother's Day delivery to Alamogordo, 575-434-2600, AlamogordoFlowerCo.com, 9th in Texas, next to Print Plus. So Sydney Lessentine comes back out, has struck out 11 through 4 innings of work, has just given up a bloop single that went in between 3 fielders out in right center field. And she comes up with Sienna Perez, the catcher, to the plate. And a reminder, Lessentine struck out the first 9 hitters she faced before a ground out ended that run. Into her motion, here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss for Perez. It's 0-1. Well, Cueva looking to just get something started here, just see some positive at-bats. Of course, the Lady Tigers want to keep them right where things are going and cruise on to a victory and stay alive in the state tournament, get down to the final 4 here in Class 5A. Lessentine winds and deals. Pops up on the swing, fouled and out of play, and it's 1-2. Perez and Byers and Moreno due up in the inning for La Cueva. Lady Tigers open up with 2 in the first. They had 4 in the third and just added on a run in the 5th. Outside it misses. 2-2 the count. Perez will settle back in. And here's the pitch from Lessentine. Fouled off again. Second time through the order for La Cueva. And you're always hoping to have a little bit more success in the second run through, but at least in the 4th inning, did not happen. Here comes another 2-strike pitch, and hard hit, but very foul as it's laced into the field up the third base line. And 2-2. That's probably the most solid contact we've seen from a La Cueva hitter today. She really hit it right on the screws, but she was too early. 2-2. And tried to go off speed, but it misses high and away, and it's 3-2. Now the pressure definitely ratcheting up a little bit as the late innings go on. The Lady Tigers have certainly a lot of room for error, but you just don't want to give La Cueva any bit of confidence. 3-2, and that one just below the knees. That did not miss by much, but it will be the first walk surrendered by Lessentine. So it'll be Byers that will come to the plate, and I think we're going to get a courtesy runner for Perez. She is the catcher. And so the courtesy runner comes on. It's number 5, Maya Garcia, that will run. So to bring up the right fielder, Byers. Of course, a strikeout in her first at-bat. 0 for 1 on the, well, I guess we're the afternoon now. As the pitch misses high and it deflects off above Granados, and La Cueva is going to put a runner in scoring position for the first time today. 1-0. And we got a softball that's, I believe, thrown in from one of the ones that was knocked out of play in the last at-bat. That was the hold up, and we're ready to go. Here's the pitch. High pop up and out of play. Foul ball to Byers, and Byers 1-1 now. Runner on second after a walk and a passed ball. And hard hit to left field. That is all the way to the wall. 1 run will score, and La Cueva gets going here in the 5th inning with an RBI double from Byers. And it's now 7-1. But for the first time, we're starting to see La Cueva getting some strong contact on these pitches. And Coach Ronnie Reyes is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. And it looks like we're going to see a pinch hitter for Nadia Moreno as number 23, Lily Montoya. So Montoya will come up, and the Lady Tigers facing their first bit of adversity in this game. And thankfully they built themselves a large lead, so just trying to get outs here and try to keep the momentum down. That was the first real solid hit for La Cueva in this game. The single they had earlier was that bloop single that dropped in between the Lady Tiger fielders. The walk put the runner at second after the passed ball. So it's one of those things, just got to shake that off and get back to it as the pitch misses outside. 1-0 to Montoya, who gets her first look at Lessentine. There's the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a called strike, 1-1. Lessentine into her motion. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. That'd be a good way to settle it down if you can get a strikeout. Trying to tell if it's another pinch hitter for La Cueva here. I think it's Maya Wynn, but I can't tell. Here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3 as it hits the outside corner. Lessentine now with 12 strikeouts, and the Lady Tigers pick up the first out of the inning. And it is another pinch hitter for La Cueva. This time it'll be Kyra Zamora that will come to the plate. So La Cueva trying to switch things up a little bit with their batting order, see if they can get something going. And stepping back in, it'll be a lefty with Zamora at the plate. And how many lefties in this La Cueva lineup? Popped up, and I think it'll get out of play. It will. So behind home plate, out of play, it's 0-1. And the home plate umpire needs a couple of extra softballs. After all the foul offs. And Granados will select between one of the two balls. I assume got the better one and tossed it on to Sid. 0-1 the count to Wynn. Her first at-bat of the day. Runner still on second with one down. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And I think we're going to have another pinch hitter for La Cueva, as it looks like Katie Hella is going to be the next one to hit, barring a double play here. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that is snagged easily by Daly. 2 down. And we'll go through the motions again with the new hitter, as number 16, Katie Hella, will pinch hit for Kayla Davis. At least that appeared, that was the number that initially was there. So 3 straight pinch hitters for La Cueva here in the bottom of the 5th. And just trying to give it a different look. I guess I'm always of the feeling, though, that you've got some hitters that have seen the pitcher once before. But I don't know, I'm sure they always have their strategies, and trust me, these coaches know way more than I do about what the right move is in these spots. Called strike on the first pitch, 0-1, as Lessentine comes with the velocity on that. Runner on second. La Cueva, their first run of the game in this inning after an RBI double from Addison Byers. She still stands at second. 0-1, check swing. I don't know if they're going to check over. They did not, so they felt she held off. 1-1. Lessentine looks in. Here's the pitch. That's called strike as that hits the outside corner. 1-2. Lessentine already with 12 strikeouts today. Make it 13. Swing and a miss. And we're through 5 complete. Alamogordo leads 7-1. And after La Cueva got something going in the inning, the Lady Tigers were able to settle down and get the next 3 outs. We go to the top of the 6th. The Lady Tigers in front 7-1. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Do you need a what loan? Life is messy and things come up. Maybe your graduate needs a used car. Maybe the laptop died. Maybe you're getting ready to furnish a dorm room. Or maybe your kids have outgrown every item of clothing they own. Again, Local Credit Union belongs to you. They offer loans for all of the what that happens in life. Apply online at localcreditunion.com or stop by and see the loan department. Local Credit Union, 9th and Washington, member NCUA.
Sometimes you just need a loan. Your daughter Debbie is getting married. Your son Toby needs a new tuba. Let's face it, families cost money. Things come up that you had no way of predicting. We make personal loans for occasions like this to people who have good credit. So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected, stop in and see us about a personal loan, subject to credit approval.
First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9, and the top of the sixth inning with Rain Daly. 2-0 the count to Rain Daly. She leads things off for the second, or I should say the second straight inning. She led things off in the fourth. And singled in that inning. She's also put down a sacrifice bunt for the Lady Tigers, and that's over the outside corner for a called strike. And the count's 2-1. That's going to miss high and away from Hunt. He's really done a solid job to stabilize things for La Cueva. Unfortunate for them that they just haven't been able to get the bats going. Lady Tigers would like to try to add on as much as they can here as we head into the late innings. That's in there for a called strike. And Daly thought that one was outside. 3-2. Daly had started to go on towards first because the call just a little bit delayed. Umpire took a bit of an extra beat. That's going to miss high, and it won't matter anyway. So it's Daly on with a walk. She's been on twice today. And Iceland Ortiz is going to come to the plate for Alamogordo. And we're going to see the La Cueva coach come back onto the field for a moment. And while he does that, let's thank our Lady Tiger Fast Pitch sponsors. King's Treasure, all proceeds benefit Pregnancy Resources Plus, 1500 North White Sands. Thrive in Southern New Mexico helps bring together businesses, organizations, nonprofits, and individuals to support a thriving community. 575-437-8400. Pioneer Abstract and Title Company, 909 Delaware Avenue in Alamogordo. Call 575-437-5810. First American Bank, 1300 North White Sands Boulevard, 575-439-9800. Online at firstamericanbanknm.com. Ochoa Stucco, custom stucco jobs. Call for an estimate at 575-442-6745. Seaburger Dermatology, accepting new patients and most insurances, 10th and Washington, 575-437-4533. And Zuni Electric, hometown solar, all parts and labor from right here in New Mexico, providing no pressure-free estimates. Call 575-437-6514. And let's see. I know I missed one. Oh, Alamogordo Flower Company and the Candy Store. I knew there was one more I wanted to do there. Has flowers for Mother's Day that will suit any style. Offering Mother's Day delivery to Alamogordo, 575-434-2600, alamogordoflowerco.com, 9th in Texas, next to Print Plus. Another new pitcher here for La Cueva, as it'll be number 22, Mel Macias, who comes over from first base. They'll move Hunt over to first base, so just essentially just a defensive switch here. Nobody subbing in for La Cueva. 7-1 Alamogordo. And Lady Tigers going to see their third pitcher of the day. It was Alcaraz to lead things off, then Hunt. And now Macias will see that pitch miss up and in. And Macias with some serious heat on that. And Ortiz back in. Ice is 0 for 2. Lined one right back to the pitcher in her last at-bat. Actually, she's been involved in 2 double plays in this game. None of really of her doing. She grounded out, and Alamogordo tried to extend the runner over to third, and she was tagged out. And then just a comebacker right to the circle, and Lady Tigers, that was a tough one. They got the throw to first and got the double play. Off speed, and it's going to get away from the catcher. Daly will advance to second easily on the wild pitch. Runner in scoring position now for the Lady Tigers as they lead 7-1. And trying to give themselves as much insurance as possible. With 2 innings left, and we've got a ball that came into the field. Got to giggle, the fans, the Alamogordo fans, every time ball comes in from adjacent field, they make the noises like the seagulls in Finding Nemo. Misses high, 2-0. Instead of mine, with a ball. Anyway, beautiful sunny day this afternoon here in Rio Rancho. And things are all sunny for the Lady Tigers right now as they lead 7-1, and the pitch misses high. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Ortiz. Back-to-back walks. And Maylee Herrera, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 runs scored. That's what you want out of your leadoff hitter. See if she's thinking bunt to try to move the runners up. Running forward on the pitch. It'll be a called strike, and it's 0-1. Back to the top of the order, 4th time through the order here for the Lady Tigers. Yeah, 1. Bunt, and it's laid down nicely. It'll move the runners up. And 2nd and 3rd now for the Lady Tigers with 1 out of Mariah Granados. Lady Tigers have been very sound at the plate today. They've hit the ball well. They've made strong plays with their bunts, done a lot of good things. So Herrera moves the runners into scoring position, 2nd and 3rd now. And Mariah Granados, who has walked, been hit by a pitch, scored in both those occasions later in the inning, and has struck out. And it'll be her first time facing off against Macias as off-speed pitch misses a little low. Goes with the drop ball. Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Lady Tigers gave up a run in the home half of the 5th, trying to at least get one of those back. Here's the pitch. And she'll watch that miss inside, turns away from it. 2-1. I won't say she necessarily watched it. She got out of the way of it. Granados with a big smile on her face as she takes a couple of practice swings and then steps back in. Here's the 2-1. And again off speed. And that's going to miss outside as the movement on that pitch got a little bit too much away there from Macias. Second and 3rd. And the pitch. And it's a walk. Base is loaded, and it's all been on walks this inning. One of them was by Hunt. The other 2 have been by Macias. And Sydney Lessentine, who has doubled, reached on an air, and struck out in her 3 tries. 1 for 3. There's the pitch. Right in there for a strike, 0-1. Again goes with the off speed. I don't know if that's a drop ball or just a changeup, but missed way outside, 1-1. Top of the 6th inning if you're just joining us. Lady Tigers leading 7-1 and threatening here with the bases loaded and 1 down. This is high pop-up. It's in foul territory. And making the catch is the 3rd baseman, Moreno. And 2 down. And I'll bring up Haley Evans, who has a single, run scored. Reached on that one. Also put down a bunt. Lady Tigers haven't left many runners on in this game. They've taken advantage of these situations today. Swings and misses at the changeup. Oh, and 1 to Evans. Here's the pitch. And this one popped up. And it'll get out of play. And the count's 0-2. Into the motion, here's the pitch from Macias, and again outside on it, and well done by Evans to hold up. What did they call that somebody left early? I think Granados came off the bag at first prior to the pitch. So the inning is over. And the Lady Tigers leave the bases, I guess not loaded. It'll be 2 on after they call that runner out at first. And so we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and we will take a break. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Alamogordo is in front by a score of 7-1.
Hometown pride. At the Winter Circle, we've got a lot of it. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jackets, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery, special t-shirt prints, and flags. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Hey, this is Alfred.
This is Angelo from the Winter Circle.
It's time to get out and support Alamogordo Tigers and all area teams. Stop by for a Tiger t-shirt and let's fill the stands.
Go Tigers! Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street.
Join OFCU for Celebrate the Freedom of Savings event. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering personal loans as low as 7.99% APR. Vehicle purchases or refinance vehicle loans start as low as 4.99% APR. Start saving today. Apply online at www.oterofcu.org. Offer starts May 17th through May 23rd. Limited time offer. All loans subject to credit approval. Not all will qualify for lowest rate. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. As Lessentine swing and a miss for the leadoff hitter for La Cueva in the bottom of the 6th, which is their leadoff hitter, Genesis Jaramillo. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And this one hit in the air to shallow center field. Herrera charges and makes a fine play in center field. There's one down. Good play there by Maylee Herrera, and the Lady Tigers get the first out of the inning. Jaramillo out, and now to be Tony Lucero. She has one of the 2 La Cueva hits in this game. Lessentine lines and deals and gets a swing and a miss. 0-1 for Lucero. The pitch. Ground ball to short. Fielded nicely by Ortiz. Toss on to first. And there's 2 down. 6-3 on the putout. That throws me off every time they do that with the ball. I'm looking up going, what did I miss? Another softball came into the field. Have to get control of the Alamogordo fans, what they're doing over there, I'll tell you what. Good group has certainly made the trip up here to watch the Lady Tigers. It's 2 outs, and it'll be Madison George, the DP, watching that one over for a strike as Lessentine took some off on the pitch. Into the line, and a swing and a miss. And Lessentine quickly ahead, 0-2 on George, who has struck out twice. Once swinging, once looking. And the pitch. And that's just going to miss. George lays off, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. High pop up and out of play on the swing, and we'll do it again at 1-2. By the way, final score of the Tularosa 11 game was 15-2. Not that it makes much of a difference at the end of the day, but Loving and Tularosa, I would imagine, playing right now in the if game. They essentially play a doubleheader to determine who will be the single-A, double-A state champion. This is hard hit to left field. It is all the way to the wall. Ruiz has got it. She'll toss it in, and it'll be a double with 2 outs for Madison George. And I'll bring up Mel Macias to the plate. But the nice thing for the Lady Tigers, a 7-1 lead, and you can shake off something like that. The stress doesn't turn up a bunch there. We may get a pinch runner, I would assume, for George, the designated player. And it looks like it's number 2, Haley King, that will come in and run. So King will run at second, give them a bit more speed. And Macias, who has struck out twice, going to try to get it turned around and get a rally going for her team. Lady Tigers trying to shut it down. Pitch is high, and it's 1-0. 2 doubles and a single. That's been the hits for La Cueva in this game. Lady Tigers have avoided a big inning, though. And this one hit hard, high in the air to center field. This one might be out of here. It is a home run to center, and La Cueva has some life. 2-run home run. And it's 7-3. And looking for some extra softballs, but I think we need a few more over here. One of them wasn't in the best condition. It looks like we're good to go. All right. Well, the bases are clear now, and Sienna Perez, who walked and eventually scored in the 5th inning, but just got to shake it off if you're the Lady Tigers. You still have a 4-run lead. Just don't get it. Don't let the Lady Bears get going. Obviously, it's a potent lineup that the number 3 team in the state this year. You know that they're capable of stringing stuff together here late in the game. And a ground ball foul up the third base line. 0-1. Now that top half of the inning is kind of looming large for the Lady Tigers as well, knowing that they could have maybe added to the lead. See if they get a chance in the 7th inning. Trying to keep it a 4-run difference. The 0-1. That's high. 1-1. The pitch. Hard hit, but foul up the first base side this time. And the count is 1-2. Perez will step back in. And the pitch. Hard hit to left field. Ruiz after it. She makes the play. A nice underhanded grab in left field by Maddie Ruiz and ends the inning. That was another one that was very well hit by a La Cueva player, but Ruiz recovered and made a fine play for the final out of the inning. So La Cueva adds 2 on a 2-run home run by Mel Macias. We go to the final inning, top of the 7th, with Alamogordo in front by a score of 7-3. We'll see if they can get themselves some insurance. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
Do you need a what loan? Life is messy and things come up. Maybe your graduate needs a used car. Maybe the laptop died. Maybe you're getting ready to furnish a dorm room. Or maybe your kids have outgrown every item of clothing they own. Again, Local Credit Union belongs to you. They offer loans for all of the what that happens in life. Apply online at localcreditunion.com or stop by and see the loan department. Local Credit Union, 9th and Washington, member NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9. First pitch in there for a called strike on Haley Evans. She swings and misses at the second offering from Mel Macias, and then Evans is going to swing at one in the dirt, and she will strike out. Second strikeout of the day for her. One down. It'll bring up Alexis Rodriguez, who has doubled and walked twice. 2 RBIs on the day for Alexis. First pitch will miss, and the count's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Trying to go with that off-speed pitch, but just missed, I think, outside. Looked like that was over the plate. 7-3, top of 7. Lady Tigers trying to keep their state tournament alive and would like to add on some runs here going to the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right back up the middle, and Macias is able to grab it and toss it on to first. And that is 2 outs, 1-3 on the putout. And it'll bring up Amani Kosum, who has a 2 RBI triple in this game. And she looks for her second hit of the day. Kosum has also reached on an error and reached on a ground out for the Lady Tigers today. Macias will put that one in, and that's a called strike. Looked like that was a shade below the knees, but Kosum doesn't get the call. 0-1. And there's the pitch. And that time gets the changeup over for a strike, and it's 0-2. See us into her motion. Here's the pitch. Hard hit, but fouled up the third base side. And the count will remain 0-2 for Kosum. Cueva in the home half will have 5, 6, and 7 in the order due up. Not sure who in that group will hit. They had pinch hitters in the 7, 8, 9 spots in earlier portions of the game. So whether it'll be somebody who's re-entered or if it'll be the pinch hitters, hard to say. And that one gets away from Macias as it misses at the eyes, and it's 1-2. And Alamogordo will play the winner of Cibola and Piedra Vista. Not sure who won that game. I think, no, that one's still going on. I can still see players in the field behind me. 2-2. There's the pitch. High pop up that going to get out of play. And got into the stands behind us and are watching the Centennial Carlsbad matchup. All the 5A games still going on at the moment. There'll be another pair of 4A games coming up. Swing and a miss from Kosum as she got fooled by the off-speed. And here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning for the Alamogordo Lady Tigers to try to finish this one up. They are leading 7-3. Let's thank our sponsors one more time. That'll bring you Lady Tiger Softball State Tournament, Zuni Electric, Seaburger Dermatology, Sparkling Splash Pool and Spa Service, Thrive in Southern New Mexico, Alamogordo Flower Company and the Candy Store, Pioneer Abstract and Title Company, King's Treasure, Sparkling Splash Pool and Water Service. Let's try that again. Sparkling Splash Pool and Spa Service, Thrive in Southern New Mexico, First National Bank, Edward Jones, a proud sponsor of Lady Tiger Fast Pitch on Alamo Sports and Talk. Call financial advisor Megan Wade at 575-434-5850 for all your investment needs, and Pioneer Abstract and Title Company. We thank all of them, and we'll be hopefully thanking them again this afternoon at 3 o'clock. That's when the Lady Tigers are scheduled to play against the winner of Cibola and Piedra Vista. I believe we're on the same field for that game. And if the Lady Tigers were to win that one, they would play the loser of the Carlsbad and Centennial game. I think there's actually going to be just one game going on coming up later. I'll have to look at the schedule. Got myself confused now, I think. That one's down and in. One another count as we begin the 7th inning. All the noise, by the way, is on one of the adjacent fields, not here. Fouled off and out of play by Addison Byers. And it would appear Carlsbad's doing well because a Let's Go Cave Girls chant is ramping up behind us. 1-1. Fouled off and to the cage, and Lessontine's got it to 2 strikes. Well, Cueva's definitely had a little bit more success as this game has gone on. And you certainly, you got the same pitcher in there for the entire 7 innings for Alamogordo, and fatigue certainly could be a bit of a factor. But Lessontine's still been very good. And just missed tying outside on that 2-2, and Byers did not chase. She doubled in one of the runs in this game. And then, of course, the home run in the last inning made it 7-3. 2-2. And that one is lined foul. Up the third base side, and they'll keep it 2-2. 7-3 Alamogordo, bottom of the 7th inning. The last chance for La Cueva as their season is on the line. Lady Tigers trying to make it to the Final Four of Class 5A. And the pitch. And another ground ball, and one that Byers had to go down to the shoelaces to get a piece of, but she kept her at-bat alive. That's a good example of spoiling a pitch. Leadoff hitter for La Cueva. And this is an important battle for both sides. Here's the pitch. Again, fouls it off, and we'll stay 2-2. Don't want to give La Cueva any momentum. La Cueva obviously wants to get this inning off with a runner on the base pass. Here's the wind and the pitch. And again, hard hit foul. And I think we're going to need somebody to go get some softballs. All these have been fouled off. And it looks like we've got one that's been brought in from one of the adjacent fields that's been fouled off over the last few. And not too much of a delay. Home plate umpire is going to brush off home plate. Kind of interesting. We had 4 fields going yesterday, and there wasn't much of an issue with this. Got 3 fields going on today, and there's, for whatever reason, just haven't had as many people Swing and a miss. Goes off speed for Lessentine and struck her out. What a huge strikeout for the Lady Tigers off a hitter that doubled to the corner. Nadia Moreno will come up. She re-enters, and I think she'd come back defensively, but she's going to get her second opportunity here. But what a massive strikeout for Sydney Lessentine to begin this bottom of the 7th inning. Righty versus righty as Lessentine looks in. Here's the pitch. Hard hit high to right field. Rodriguez under it. She's got it, and there's 2 down. Lady Tigers are an out away from advancing in the Class 5A tournament. Jumped out early. They never trailed in this game. It was 2-0 in the first. It was 6-0 after the third. 7-0 after the 5th inning. La Cueva would add 1 in the bottom of the 5th and then would get 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And it is Kyra Zamora who's re-entering. She pinch hit in the 5th inning and popped out to the first baseman. 2 down, bottom of the 7th. Alamogordo leading 7-3. The pitch. And checked her swing. She went around, said the home plate umpire. Time going to be called. And home plate umpire, the La Cueva coach. And the Cueva coach wanted him to ask one of the field umpires. I don't know how many times I've seen in Major League Baseball player get ejected for arguing about a check swing. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. La Cueva down to their last strike as the Lady Tigers are 1 strike away from advancing in the 5A state tournament. It looks like Cibola and Piedra Vista are finished. Swing and a miss, and struck her out. Lessentine adds to the total, and the Lady Tigers state tournament will roll on as they pick up the victory 7-3 over La Cueva, and will play at 3 o'clock today as they will face off again against either Cibola or Piedra Vista. So it'll be the rematch from earlier in the state tournament or somebody they haven't seen yet. We'll take a break and come right back. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk at 1230, 1019.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not-so-small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business.
First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Hometown pride. At the Winner's Circle, we've got a lot of it. Your one-stop shop for high school sports apparel, letter jackets, polos, hats, and so much more. Get custom embroidery, special t-shirt prints, and flags. Need something for your business, team, or personal use? We've got you covered.
Hey, this is Alfred.
This is Angelo from the Winner's Circle.
It's time to get out and support Alamogordo Tigers and all area teams. Stop by for a Tiger t-shirt and let's fill the stands.
Go Tigers! Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street.
Join OFCU for Celebrate the Freedom of Savings event. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering personal loans as low as 7.99% APR. Vehicle purchases or refinance vehicle loans start as low as 4.99% APR. Start saving today. Apply online at www.oterofcu.org. Offer starts May 17th through May 23rd. Limited time offer. All loans subject to credit approval. Not all will qualify for lowest rate. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9. Gordo the win over La Cueva, 7-3 the final score. They will advance to play Piedra Vista, who beat Cibola 11-0 the final score. So that game will be at 3 o'clock. We'll bring that to you guys. I believe we're on the same field. Not that it really matters to you guys if you're listening back in Alamogordo, but just things that I'm obviously thinking about getting ready for this afternoon's game. So, yeah, we're on. You want to talk, Coach? You're good? Okay. Coach Ronnie Reyes coming over. And he said he doesn't want to talk. I figured I'd give him the option, but a great effort again from Sydney Lessentine, who finished with 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 strikeouts once again for Lessentine. She did that against Piedra Vista yesterday in Game 1 of that tournament, or this tournament, I should say. She also had a 2 RBI double, 2 RBI double for Alexis Rodriguez. Lady Tigers also got 2 RBIs from Amani Kosum. They would score on a La Cueva error. Is that what happened in that 5th inning? I'm trying to have an RBI not marched down. I think that's what happened. I think it was on an error. So Lady Tigers did get a run there, and then Lessentine was lights out on the other side. La Cueva made it interesting. They got the RBI double in the 5th, and then the home run in the 6th inning. But Alamo shut them down right after that, and had a 1-2-3 bottom of the 7th inning. So it's Alamogordo Vista at 3 o'clock today. We'll have it for you here on Alamo Sports and Talk, alamosportsandtalk.com. We'll have it up on the YouTube channel as well. So we hope that you'll be with us for that. Looking forward to it. We will go ahead and send it back to ESPN Radio for a while, and then we'll be back on the air with the Lady Tigers trying to keep their tournament alive. They could actually play 2 more games today. They would play tonight, or they would play at 5 p.m. if they got the win over Piedra Vista, and that would be against either Carlsbad or Centennial. But got to get past PV. It was a 1-0 game. It was an absolute thriller a little bit earlier on in this tournament yesterday on the first game. It put Alamogordo in the consolation side of the bracket, made their road a little bit more difficult. But, hey, they've still got a shot, and they're down to the Final 4 in New Mexico. Another great effort by the Lady Tigers. Last year they were in the Final 3. Let's see if they can do that again. They'll have to beat Piedra Vista at in order to do it. That'll do it for our broadcast. Again, we'll be back on the air at 3 o'clock. Back to ESPN Radio here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Lady Tiger Fast Pitch.
No roadblocks are scheduled today on Highway 70, 54 South, or 380. For the latest roadblock information, call 575-678-1178. Today's forecast is calling for sunny with clouds moving in Alamogordo, high of 87, low of 58. Cloudcroft, high of 69, low of 41. Tomorrow, partly sunny to mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Alamogordo tomorrow, high of 79, low of 54. For Cloudcroft, high of 54, low of 39.
One of our biggest problems today is that we are afraid to have others challenge our mindset, and therefore we avoid topics that can lead to challenging conversations. At a young age, we're told not to talk about anything that is remotely divisive. But without having challenging conversations, how do you know that what you're saying is your truth and not just something you